Hey, what's up guys? It's Austin. I'm hoping you guys are having a great day today, and in today's video I'm going to give you guys the top 10 ball pythons I produced last season. I'm working hard on that mini series of how to breed ball pythons for you guys. It'll be up in about 2 to 3 weeks, but in the meantime I thought I'd record some really cool and fun videos for you guys like this one. Before we get into that, huge shout out to Python Project. Thank you so much for the really cool shirt, and they're definitely not slacking on the back, so go and check them out. Python Project, and I believe they're in the Philippines, so they're on the other side of the world. Thanks so much for sending me one of these shirts. Really cool color. I love the blues on it. I really like the logo. You guys haven't seen, it's two snakes locking. It's just super cool, and it's in the letter of a P. So a huge shout out to Python Project. Go check them out, and we'll get straight into the top 10. So for number 10 right here, we have a pastel banana spot nose Mojave double het for Ultramel Clown. And this girl is just looking insane, and yes, I say girl. She was produced from a male maker, but I was super lucky just to hit this one. And the colors on this girl are just insane. I don't know if the camera can pick up all the really nice purple hues in between all of the pattern. We have this nice flaming coming up from the belly, and then even a different tone right next to the dorsal stripe. It's just so highlighted, and it gives really nice contrast with all the rest of the colors. And then the head is just so blushed out, it looks insane. Definitely one of the coolest double heads that I produced this year. For number 9, right here we have my Mahogany Clown, who is possible vanilla, and she is looking insane. Her head's really blushed out, as you guys can see, and she has this really nice dark pattern throughout. And I love the pattern on the sides. It's nothing like your typical clown. We're having a lot of donut holes, as you're seeing, and a lot of pattern connecting and dragging, especially towards the tail, which inside a clown could be a sign of vanilla, which is why I think possibly this girl could be vanilla, as well as the father of the clutch did have vanilla inside of him. And there's almost like a purple tone to the snake. I really want to go and get the Mahogany into the Ultramel Clown project. I'm definitely going to be using one of the snakes in my top 10 pickup video, which I'm also going to record today. Probably out for you guys in the next couple of days. Stay tuned for that one. I'm going to breed him to her in the future and make some really cool clown het Ultramels. For number 8, we have this crystal, which is het for pied and possible het for monsoon. The het pied influence in this girl is just crazy. It's bringing all that white up the sides and giving her this really nice dorsal stripe on the tail, and some dragging of the pattern on both sides. The het monsoon influence, which is making all this weird pattern, just all these dots everywhere, and making these really weird shapes throughout. Really happy excited for this project. Don't know what's to come of it. Hopefully this year I'm able to hit a monsoon pied. I have a few chances at it, so fingers crossed that I get lucky enough. For number 7, right here we have my super pastel lesser Mahogany Clown girl. She's also possible vanilla, like that last Mahogany Clown I showed you. They're actually from the same clutch, and this girl is really deep in shed. You could probably tell with all the crinkling around her neck, and she's a little bit pink everywhere, and her colors are not looking quite as good, but she's still a really beautiful snake. I love the contrast between the colors in the dorsal and the yellow on the side, as well as the flaming coming up the belly. And when this girl is not in shed, she has some really nice red tones coming in. They're nowhere close to as vibrant as they usually are, but she's still a really cool looking snake, and I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with her in the future. But I love the Mahogany Clowns, and just work around the project, maybe get some spot nose into here, leopard, or maybe even some other really cool genes. Number 6 is going to be my pastel spot nose Mojave Enchi Blade Clown girl, and she is just insane. There's a lot of banding going on and a lot of wackiness, and that's a fight between the Enchi Blade versus the spot nose. We're also getting this really nice greenish tone, almost a sand color right here, and that's from the Mojave in the mix. All these colors clashing together, as well as with the pastel, kind of washed it together a little bit, but still looks really cool. And I just love the flaming coming up from the belly. That happens a lot of times inside of spot nose clown combos. And I'm definitely going to be working this into the Ultramel Clown project as well. Hopefully that will be able to go and retain some of the colors and maybe give a little more contrast between the back and the sides. Right over here we have number 5, and she's being a little bit shy right now. This is a high intensity orange dream Enchi pied, and I just love the oranges on this girl and the amount of pattern she has. I'm more of the higher pattern pieds. I don't like too much white on them, and this girl has the perfect amount of white for me. And she helps a lot with bringing back the pattern inside of piebalds. And then you add Orange Dream, which just makes the colors pop and just amplifies the amount of oranges you're getting, especially towards the tail. The camera is definitely not doing this girl any justice. I'm looking over as Jaffe's holding it, and the oranges are not even close to what they are in real life. It looks like she wants to get a nice little snap at me. She's really cool. I also love how Enshi goes and gives you these really nice eye stripes that connect at the back of the head. And this is just what I believe to be a perfect pied. So hopefully I can get her back without getting tagged. But once again, high intensity Orange Dream Enshi pied. So for number 4 right here, we have my pastel banana spot nose Mojave Enshi blade clown. And this girl is just insane. I was super lucky to hit another banana female and to have all these genes in the mix and to be a clown on top. I feel super blessed, and this is actually the exact same genes as number 6, just add the banana on top, and I just can't get enough of how this girl looks. The banana definitely gave a lot more contrast like I was hoping the Ultramel will, and just the oranges and the yellows really pop and stand out together. And the head just looks super cool. We have some caramel colors in there. And I just like how the eyes are really nice and green. Can't wait to get this girl in the breeding projects. Not too sure what I'm going to pair her to. Probably not the Ultramel because we already have the banana inside of here. But a lot of plans for her. Who knows, maybe even clown pied in the future. For number 3 right here, we have an Enshi Orange Dream Fire Butter Hypo Clown Male. And I was super blessed to hit this. It was in a split pairing between me and Billy with my double het female to the exact same genetics in the male, and we hit the banger. And Billy was nice enough to let me pick this one as my first pick, and I'm super blessed for it, super pleased. And this thing just looks insane. There's some purple on the head there. Don't know how well the camera's picking it up. And then the colors on the back are just insane. The oranges gives a lot of contrast with the yellow on the side, and it's so clean and reduced it almost doesn't look like a clown from the body. When you go back to the head, you can definitely see the clown influence there, and it's just amazing. Definitely want to get this guy into the breeding project in the future. Have some big plans for him. Hopefully I can get him to some Ultramel girls who are already going to be het for hypo and clown in the future, and just make a whole slew of hypo clown combos that are het for Ultramel. For number 2, right over here, is going to be my special pied, which is possible het for Monsoon and also possible Mahogany. You see that really promising head stamp, which has got my fingers crossed on it proving out to be het Monsoon. And it's really dark overall, which is also a really nice sign that it's going to prove out to be Mahogany, as the mother was a Mahogany het pied and the father was a special double het pied Monsoon. So a lot of stuff to come for that pied Monsoon project. Like I said before, I do have a couple of chances this year to hit some Monsoon pieds, and I'm just super excited for it. Not too sure what the pattern's gonna look like, but maybe the next girl will give you some idea. So for my number 1 pick, right over here, we have my pied possible het for Monsoon girl. And the het Monsoons tend to show a lot of pattern change, like I was showing you in the last snake with the head pattern. And this girl has a lot of color and pattern change throughout the body, and it really looks like she's going to prove to be het Monsoon. And this might even be a glimpse into what the Monsoon pied is going to look like, because visual Monsoons are super wacky, and the het Monsoons like to go and whack out pattern. So this could just be a little bit of a glimpse into the future of what we can hit, and I just love what the pattern's done here. It's nothing like what I've seen on a pied ever before, and it's just something totally different. Really excited to go and get some other genes into the het Monsoon pieds, and I wonder if all the het Monsoon pieds are going to look like this. I have a couple of other possible het Monsoon pieds I did not include in this video, which have similar pattern. I have a pastel one, the special one I just showed you guys, as well as actually a mahogany one, and there's a lot of variability inside of it. I'm fingers crossed hoping that this girl proves out, and all the other girls and guys that I have. So comment down below which snake in today's video was your favorite, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next video where I'm going to show you my top 10 pickups from this season. That's going to be all for today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.